Hey guys, it's Adam here. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday afternoon. As you know, yesterday was a big day for the Flat Earth community here in Edmonton. We had the first ever Flat Earth International Conference in Canada, and it was really an honor to be there. And immediately, after the conference, I started getting attacked. My family started getting attacked. So I just wanted to do this quick video. I apologize, I am a little under the weather, so the air quality isn't great in Alberta right now due to the forest fires in BC. But I just want to get a quick video out and just kind of talk to the people that are, attacking us. So, first of all, I just want to talk about heliocentricity and the heliocentric model, okay? If heliocentricity is what you believe, the first question I'm going to ask you is, what is heliocentricity? What does that word mean? What does the word Helios mean? Who was Helios? And I want you to answer all these questions without using the internet, without using Google. Remember, these are your beliefs, not mine. So you should know your own beliefs and what your scientists teach you, okay? And my next question would be, which is the fastest planet? What planet orbits the sun at the fastest speed? What is that planet's name? Where did that planet get its name from? Okay, again, this is your belief, not mine, so you should already know this information. If you want to attack me and my theories and what I believe, then let's start with what you know about your own theories, okay? What is the Earth's tilt? The Earth is obviously, it's on a tilt. What is that tilt? Can you tell me what it is? Okay. What is the Earth's speed? How fast does the Earth travel on its own axis? How fast does the Earth travel around the sun? So the Earth spins on its axis, and it spins around the sun as well, okay? And my next question after that is, can you explain to me the precession of the equinoxes, okay? What is the precession of the equinoxes? In your own words, just explain that to me. Don't use Google, don't use the internet. Again, this is information that you should already know, okay? What speed, actually, first of all, what does the sun orbit? We know that the scientists tell us that the planets orbit the sun. Well, what does the sun itself orbit, okay? And what speed does the sun orbit? Okay? So, it would be the Milky Way. The sun orbits the Milky Way, okay? The Milky Way galaxy. Takes everything with it. And what does the Milky Way itself orbit, okay? The Milky Way also has to orbit something with its trillions of stars and trillions of planets. What does it orbit itself, okay? And that goes for all of the galaxies and the universe. The trillions of galaxies, all with their trillions of planets and trillions of stars, all spinning around each other in an ever-expanding universe. What do they orbit, okay? And what speed do they all orbit at in this absolute chaos that we call space? The Great Attractor is the answer. That's what they orbit. Can you tell me what the Great Attractor is? Okay. And I'm just looking at my notes here. And we know that there's not just one universe, of course. The top theoretical physicists like Stephen Hawking before he passed, Lawrence Krauss, Michio Kaku, Neil deGrasse Tyson, they tell us that there's a multiverse, okay? So there's not just one universe with trillions of galaxies and trillions of planets that are constantly expanding and flying all over the place, orbiting each other. There are multiple universes. And all of these multiple universes have trillions of stars, trillions of planets, trillions of galaxies, all spinning around each other, and their great attractor But it goes even deeper than that, of course. There's not just a multiverse, there are multiple multiverses, okay? This is where we're getting into string theory. And can you please explain to me what string theory is, what the vibrational frequencies of the strings are, what sparticles are, and how sparticles given off by the vibrational strings create a big bang, and how this big bang creates order out of chaos. Explain all of that to me, please. If you can't do that, then do not ridicule me or call me stupid or slander my beliefs, okay? Because you don't even know your own model. And I'm not telling you anything that you shouldn't already know. If you believe in heliocentricity and you believe in scientism, then these are your beliefs, they're not mine, okay? So, and even string theory. String theory is kind of old and outdated as well, even though we're still working on it. You know, there's a theory of everything. Can you explain to me what the theory of everything is? I'm not going to do this work for you. There's this stuff you should know. If you want to defend your beliefs, then you should know what your beliefs are, okay? So please explain to me the theory of everything. Okay? And my next question would be, if you believe in the big bangs which create the universes and the multiverses and the multiple multiverses, how does the Big Bang create that? Because, you know, I was in the military for 11 years, and in my time I thrown a lot of hand grenades. Every time I threw a hand grenade, it made a bang, a big bang, and it was chaos, you know. There was a mess everywhere. And I promise you that you can throw a trillion hand grenades and every time you're gonna get a mess, okay? You're never gonna throw a hand grenade and have a cell phone appear. You can smash two cars together at high speeds, and you're gonna get a mess. You smash two cars together at high speeds, it's not gonna turn into a Lamborghini, even though all the parts are there to build a Lamborghini. You know, go to a demolition derby and watch cars smash into each other. Now, I know they're not going high speeds, but you get the point, right? You cannot get order out of chaos, right? And even if you do believe this, what created the Big Bang, what created the vibrational energy in the first place, what created the strings, what created all of this? It had to start somewhere, okay? And even Richard Dawkins, the so-called expert on evolution who shows his cartoons, even Richard Dawkins has admitted that there is some type of higher intelligence out there somewhere. But of course, that higher intelligence, including, according to him, would have come from an evolutionary perspective, which makes no sense at all. But I don't want to get into evolution right now. We're going to move on with some of the ridicule that I get. Okay, first of all is, where is the edge? People ask me, well, where's the edge of the Earth? Who said there was an edge? I didn't say there was an edge. Never did I say that there was an edge. And people want to ask me this. Okay, we don't know anything about Earth. We don't know what we live on. We know very little. We know, you know, they say that we've explored like 10% of our oceans. How is it possible that we've only explored 10% of our oceans, but somehow know everything there is to know about space? We got it all figured out. You know, gravity, gravitrons, dark matter, antimatter. Right. Makes no sense, okay? So we don't know what we're living on. You know, there's different theories out there. There's the electromagnetic realm theory. There's the enclosed terrarium theory, which is what all of the ancient cultures believed. The Aztecs, the Navajos, the Norse, the Hebrews, the Mayans, the Aborigines of Australia. You know, this was their belief. The Hindus, of course. you know, they all believed that we lived in an enclosed system with the sun, the moon, and the stars all within this enclosure. And we say that they were just unscientific and didn't know anything. That's these are the people that built Göbekli Tepe, Machu Picchu, the Great Pyramids. Trust me, they knew a lot more than what we give them credit for. They were much smarter than us, much more in tune with, you know, the Earth than what we are. They were closer to the source. Okay, the earliest people would have known best what they live in. You know, heliocentrism isn't that old. Other questions I get asked are, why can't we see England from Maine? Well, think about that. Why can't we see England from Maine? First of all, there's a limit to your vision. Okay, how far can you see? I can't see that far. I mean, I wear glasses, but even with my glasses, I still can't see that far. Two, we have atmospheric conditions. Okay, go in your bathroom, turn on the shower on hot water, wait 10 minutes and walk into your bathroom. Tell me what you can see. The atmosphere has gases in it. We can't see through these gases, atmospheric conditions. Go out on the ocean, you know, go driving on a foggy day. You know, you can't see through these thick gases, through this atmosphere. It's common sense. Why are you asking me why you can't see England from Maine? It's a stupid question to ask. Can you see through trees? Can you see through mountains? You know, all of these things, they're in your way. They're in your line of sight. Why can't you see the edge of the earth? Can you see through rain? Can you see through snowfalls? I mean, come on. It's a dumb question. Why doesn't water go off the edge? Well, again, you're bringing in these preconceived notions that there's an edge. Nobody said anything about an edge. Water always finds its level. Water always lies flat. Water has to be contained. So, obviously, the oceans are contained. And we believe, most of us believe, that it's contained due to an ice wall that's about 150 to 200 feet tall that encircles the Earth, okay? So that's what keeps the water in the oceans in. And this has been explored by the Russians, the Americans, the Germans in, you know, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, and I think early 70s was the last mission to Antarctica. I'm not sure about that one. But we don't know what they found there during, you know, Admiral Byrd's adventures, Operation Deep Freeze, Operation High Jump. But we know that after their exploration, the Antarctic Treaty was signed and all the nations of the world agreed on it. And that treaty still stands today. It's the longest standing treaty that we've ever had. You cannot go explore Antarctica. Okay, Antarctica is locked down by the world governments. You can't go there. So where's the edge? I don't know where it is. I'm not allowed to go there. I'm not allowed to go explore the edge. Believe me, if I could go to Antarctica and go past the ice wall and find the barrier, if there is one, whatever that barrier may be, if it's an electromagnetic barrier, if it's a solid dome barrier, I would love to go explore this. But we're not allowed to, because we would know the truth then, okay? And how high is this barrier, this dome that we're under? I don't know, but I can tell you that during the 1970s, the Russians and the Americans launched missiles into the air, and the missiles went so high, and then they exploded. They hit the dome, the barrier, and they exploded. And this operation was called Operation Fishbowl, which was part of a bigger operation called Operation Dominic. Now, Dominic in Hebrew means of the Lord, same as Domini, AD, Adas Domini, in the year of our Lord. So if you put them together, you get Operation Fishbowl of the Lord. And the Russians and Americans, they were trying to hit that dome. They were trying to break through it, trying to break that glass ceiling that, you know, Hillary Clinton always talks about. Yeah, you see it referenced in episodes of The Simpsons when they're playing baseball. There's something up there. Even Bill Nye admitted it